Hey, what's up? I'm James Wise, and welcome to today's episode of the James Wise Magic Review. Today, we are going to be reviewing a download that can be purchased on papercranemagic.com. It is Clench by Calen Morelli. What the effect is basically the spectator selects a card. They can even sign their card, places it back in the deck. You can even hand the deck to them. They can shuffle it as much as they like. You're then handed back the deck, and you do what is called the under pressure flourish. Now, for those of you who don't know what the under pressure flourish is, it's kind of hard to explain. It's really something you have to see, but it's basically a mix between the card spring and a pressure fan. It's basically being able to do a pressure fan, but in a stationary position, and then springing the rest of the cards. It's really hard to explain. I'll post a link in the description below where you can actually view the trailer and purchase this download. That way you can view the trailer if you have no idea what I'm talking about or haven't seen this effect yet. But yeah, selects cards, signs it, places it back in the deck, shuffles it. Then the magician does the under pressure flourish, and then while doing that, you actually catch their card with your face. You go, ah! And you'll be like, is that your card? And it's their signed card. Alright, the download quality and teaching of this is pretty awesome. It's Paper Crane Magic. They're actually very, very awesome. The teaching by Calen is pretty thorough. He teaches you everything you need to know. He teaches you how to control the card, making it so that you can, you know what to do. You know the complete control when the spectator is shuffling it. He even teaches you how to do the under pressure flourish, and just in case you have no idea how to do it. And he teaches you everything you need to know, so you should have no problem figuring out everything you're supposed to do for this effect. What's so great about this is that it's actually 100% impromptu. It's just sleight of hand. I know there are some people that are always questioning if it was gimmicks or not. No gimmicks, just sleight of hand, and I think it's completely practical because it's pretty simple, to be honest with you. The hardest part really is the under pressure flourish. That it took me a while to get that because I learned it years ago, but I never really actually sat down to actually learn it. That's pretty much the only difficult part of the whole trick is doing the under pressure flourish. And I typically don't like to do flourishes and magic effects. I think it takes away from what magic should really look like, because I've talked to several spectators who have seen magicians do flourishing with magic, and they're just like, that's not magical. Obviously, you need to do that flourish to do the trick. That's not, because if you really had magical powers, you wouldn't need to do this with the cards to be able to find someone's card. But the thing about this flourish, it's not all crazy, you're not flipping whatever. It's just a kind of, it's like a ribbon spread or whatever. It's not that, it's fancy but not too fancy where it takes the magic away. It's just a simple under pressure flourish, no big deal. Like I said, the only difficult part about this is pretty much the under pressure flourish. Everything else is really, really easy. You should have no problem be able to do the rest. Alright, this download can be purchased on papercranemagic.com. I think it can also be purchased on illusionist.com, but it's produced by Paper Crane, so I'm going to link you in the description below to Paper Crane Magic. You can buy it for $7.95, very cheap, and it's an awesome effect, and you'll have fun doing it. So I advise you to go check it out. So thank you so much for watching this episode of James Wise Magic Review, and I'll see you next time.